Hello, welcome. We will be looking in this lecture at narrow-leaf evergreens, trees and shrubs of various kinds. There are two categories of the evergreens. You have the narrow-leaf evergreens and you have the broadleaf evergreens. Your broadleaf evergreens are the hollies, the berbers, the privet, and within the narrowleaf, you have the pines, junipers, and such likes. The narrowleaf evergreens are widely used within the landscaping industry. They are very popular. The leaves are needle-like and scale-like. There are some that are arranged like the arborvitaes. They have a flat spray, so they do not really have a needle, just flattish. Ball and burlapped plants. When planting ball and burlap plants, known as B&B, make the hole 1.5 to 2 times as large as the ball. Do not forget to remove the burlap, the twine, and the wires. Add prepared soil. 2/3 filled with soil. Fill it to the top with water and let it soak in. Finish filling the hole with the soil. It is crucial that you follow the instruction for planting ball and burlap plants. In containerized planting, you want to follow the same instruction as you did with the ball and burlap trees. Make sure that you have enough room for your trees' roots to be able to spread out. If the root is bound, cut any loosened roots of the tree to encourage new growth. When it comes to staking a container tree, give them the needed support. Allow the root system to become established first to prevent trees from swaying in the wind. The procedure for staking a tree. When staking a tree, make sure to take the first stake and peg it into the ground where the prevailing wind is coming. Then put the second stake directly opposite. And lastly, make sure you have a commercial sleeves around the stake or hose for secure protection of your tree support. Fertilizing. Once again, you want to make sure you follow the manufacturer's instruction very carefully as to how to apply per square footage. Organic fertilizer can also be used without any damage to your plant. Follow the instruction carefully and if necessary, get someone who is certified. Watering. For these evergreen plants, you do not need to water as much as you would the perennials or annuals. So every 10 to 14 days during the first year, you want to soak thoroughly the root system of these plants. And after a year or two, once it has been established, your plant is good to go. Pruning. Do this on an individual branch because each plant with pruning takes great care. You want to get an informal appearance. It is not as if you have a hedge you want to just trim it down, but you want to prune in such a way you clipped the edges to give you a beautiful straight line or a curved line, something that will look natural to the eye. Characteristics of specific narrowleaf evergreen. Here we have them in groups. Some are 3 feet or less in height. Some ranges from 3 to 9 feet in height. The plants can get as high as 10 feet. You want to make sure you look for the right height that you want for your landscaping design. As we continue with the evergreens, you want to look for information that will help you to identify exactly what you want in your landscaping design. Hardiness of the plant. The foliage you're looking for, it varies from very light green to dark green. There is some blue interest in them as well. Period of interest. When will certain evergreen flower? When will they bear fruit or change the foliage? There's so much to look for to make your landscaping design a success. As we come to summarize this module, you will be able to go out there and make a distinction between the pines, the spruces, and what they are used for. For example, we have pines with 2 or more needles. And one of the things I would like to share with you is that the white pine, gives itself away because it has 5 letters, WHITE, with 5 needles as its trait. So that helps you immediately to know that you want to have a white pine. And then you have the spruces and firs. They have single needles attached to the tree branching. You also have the junipers. We talked about the overlapping scales like the arborvitaes. But the spruces are really beautiful because they have this shade like bluey color to it. They are all very beautiful. Take your time in selecting what you want. They are great for windbreakers. Most of the time, they are also used for living hedges, living fences around properties and large estates. Thank you for listening to this module. We hope you enjoyed it and see you next time. Have a beautiful day. Goodbye.